I agree. Connor Lopeman going to get the start for the Mustangs.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
For sure.
Day of the Green, luck of the Irish. Lance, I believe both of our families have some Irish backgrounds, if I'm not mistaken.
Somewhere. The red had to come from somewhere, although it's turning gray now.
I know in my family there's Irish.
Oh.
Shallow Water JV getting ready to start here against Freona's JV. Shallow Water JV's been getting a lot of good pitching of late.
Yeah. No.
See if we can keep it going with Connor here.
Coach Paris calling balls and strikes from behind the mound.
You know, he sent out a text saying that he was having a hard time finding some umpires today, and it's unfortunate. But I'm sure he'll do a good job and call it fair. Windy day here in West Texas.
Yeah. Beautiful morning, man. It was gorgeous. And then the wind picked up a little bit. Not as bad as Friday by any means, but
wind blowing straight in almost from center field.
Swing and a miss, strike
Quick
three.
work right there by Connor. Exactly what you want to see. Worked with a pitching coach one time that said that you should warm up like you're in the 5th inning.
Gotcha.
Looks like he's warmed up. He's throwing strikes, throwing hard. Strike 2.
Thank you. I'm still trying to get everything set up.
He's got him 0-2 now.
Curveball fouled off.
Now, 2 straight fastballs, and the guy swings through them. Looks at one and then swings through. You got to believe he's sitting curveball there. I would like to see him throw a fastball, maybe on the outside edge. Just like that. Just like that. Get him, see if he can chase something. Thank you. Get this radar set up so we can get some speed on some of the pitches.
Yeah, wind blowing straight in today.
Straight at us. Right
Pitch
there.
gonna ring him up.
Yes, sir, on the inside corner. That's exactly what I'm talking about there. Sometimes when you get 0-2, everybody thinks curveball. And you don't have to get him out on a curveball. You can get him out on a well-placed fastball.
Pitching there for a strike.
Connor working strikes today. He's ready to roll already.
Pitch up and in.
Get some defensive assignments here in a minute. Connor working fast on the mound.
Nope, pitching there. I like the fast pace.
Especially on a day like today. No reason to waste any time out there eating dirt. That's it.
Swing and a miss.
3 up, 3 down. 3 strikeouts, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good pitching right there. Bottom of the first, 0-0.
G gonna lead things off. Shallow water.
G had a good game the other day. I think he was on base 3 out of 4 times. Struck out 1 time.
It happens.
Yep, good hit to opposite field. Then he got hit by a pitch. And I think he walked. Ooh, man. Slow pitcher here. We've seen these a lot this year so far. Nothing new for our JV squad.
You know, we've talked about this. So much talent here in shallow water. You know, a lot of these schools don't have enough talent-wise to have a good JV and varsity team. That ball's going to get down in the right field. Gets past the right fielder, so G's going to take 2.
Good hit by G. Once again, goes opposite field. He did that the first time at bat. Dimmit the other day, seeing both sides of the plate. Sat back there nice and drove that pitch to right. You know, Lance, we've faced Friona before, and they were usually better.
Yes,
you know, we would play little league ball over there sometimes, and they had faster pitching than this.
Yep. Manning's going to hit that
Manning.
one. The left field, it's going to get past the left fielder, and it's going to bring G in. Manning's going to be waved on to third. He's dead in ball. He's going to be safe. Throw in, gets over the cutoff man's head.
I'd like to know what the record is for triples in a season, because Manning's going to get there, I think, this year. He's had a lot of triples.
I'm going to bring up Caden. Had a great day Saturday.
Yeah, I think he had 4 or 5 RBIs.
Yes, sir. You a stats guy. You seem like a stats guy.
Well, I just kind of like to remember those big hits, you know, those things that stand out in your mind. I mean, both of them, I think, were over the third baseman's head.
Put down the bunt. Going to come home, but Manning's safe. Caden's going to get the first. I like to go back and look at the box scores after the game, just kind of see how everybody did. Good bunt there by Caden.
Coach Williams, I think, trying to work on some things there. I mean, he could have let Caden hit there, but of course, you know, he wants to try that suicide squeeze, and well executed.
Yes, sir. Bring up Joaquin. Pitch is going to get by the catcher. Caden's going to move up 90 feet. Pitch inside to Joaquin. Got a report back on Jared B. Hill, too. He left the game, got hit on the forearm with the bat. Luckily, it's just a deep bruise. Nothing was broken, so pitch way inside.
He's out there coaching first base right now.
Yeah.
I just saw that. I looked out there and I was like, who is that? It's Jared. Don't see his arm wrapped up or anything, so probably feeling better. That's good news.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was always scary.
Especially where he got hit on that upper forearm. Most time when you get hit there, things break.
No doubt. Pitch behind Joaquin. Gonna draw the walk. Caden's gonna take third.
Rob's doing announcing today. We gotta love that. I told Rob that he's gotta come out with his nicknames. He's got a nickname for everyone. That's all right. They're all appropriate. I've listened to them. They're approved.
Oh.
Connor just turns his shoulder there, and it just bounces off nice and easy. He didn't want to get hit there. He wanted to hit. Now, it's going to be important with this pitcher that if you do see a strike, you might want to swing at it.
Better bang it, as Coach Noel would say.
It might be the only fastball strike you get. Yeah, anything close today, I think you want to try to do something with it. There it is.
Yep.
Trent's been doing this a little bit of late. He did it the other day in Dimmit. He's pulling his head, trying big swing. I even talked to him after the game about it. I said, Trent, don't swing for the fence just yet.
You know, sometimes, especially at this age, it's harder to hit slow pitching than it is to hit fast pitching. You see it all the time. Trenton fouls that one out of play.
Yeah, they are really sitting back on that back leg. They've got to move up to the front of the batter's box. And you can see Trenton doing that. He's up in the front part of the box. He's just got to tell himself 1, 2, 3, swing.
I'm going to foul that one off.
That was.
Wonder how many balks Coach Paris is going to call today.
I think 0 today.
Yeah, 0 because he's not coming set most of the time.
Yeah, I don't think he's even watching the pitcher.
Trenton going to hammer that one into left center. It's going to bring in a couple of RBIs. Connor going to be held up at third, so Trenton gets the 2 RBI double.
Now, did you notice his swing there? Nice, easy swing. I mean, it was smooth. It wasn't real jerky. Kept his head in and just rips it to the left center gap.
I'm going to bring up Cruz.
Cruz had a good day the other day.
Yeah.
Pitched and hit. I think he had one right down the left field line, right down the third base line. Let's see if he does the same thing right here.
Turns on that one. Fouls it off out of play.
Some wind gusts today. Plant those cleats in the dirt.
Cruz lays off that outside pitch.
The way the wind's blowing, any dirt gets, brushed up, it's going to go right in the face of the fans.
Yes, sir.
Today you don't want to chew gum if you're in the stands.
Pitch outside. Hammers that one back to the pitcher. It's going to go to first. That's going to allow Connor to score.
He drops the
ball. Twice he dropped it.
Wow. That was a good hit by Cruz. Right up the middle. Pitcher just stabs that last second. Makes a decent throw, but the first baseman just kind of lazily catches it and drops it.
Runner's going. Sorry, Trenton's going, and Cruz with the way delayed still.
When the guy on second goes, that usually means the guy on first goes, right?
If not, you're going to be getting a talking to.
Yes, everyone is going to be like, what happened to you? They're not going to most likely throw down to second. They're going to throw to third, so you get a free base there. I think Coach Parrish now opening his strike zone up, and rightfully so. I don't want this game to be tight strike zone. Hopefully our guys are going up there with thoughts of hitting the ball, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Hit that one into center field. I think good catch made by the center fielder. Trenton's going to come in to score.
Well hit. Wind definitely holds that one up long enough for the center fielder to get to it.
I'll bring up Ross Cooper.
One out. Guy on second.
Runner goes. Cruz is going to stand up to third.
And you notice Bryce just stood his place in the batter's box, making that not an easy throw to third. Now he needs to get a hit, bring that run in.
He's got to get a pitch first.
Coach Paris, when it's a ball, he yells, "No, sir." It's not a ball, it's "No, sir."
Swing and miss there.
That was on 3-0 right there. Even Coach Williams saying, "What are you doing? That's 3-0." 3-1 now.
He's going to draw the walk anyway.
He wants to. He can go 2 here. I think I would have sent him. Would you have?
From third? Or?
Yeah, you got to, on first.
Oh,
why not round the corner there and go to second? I mean, make them make a play at second, which brings a run in. I mean, maybe not in a game like this, but it works on a different situation. It's like Landon Freitag came in to run for Bryce.
First pitch to Loafman down the middle for strike one. I got to tell you a story about that. Swing and a miss there by Loafman.
We used to do it all the time. There's a guy on third with less than 2 outs. Why not? I mean, a walk. Just tell that guy you're going to second no matter what. Because make them make a play on the this advancement to second.
Yes, sir. Oh, Loafman goes down, swinging.
Connor didn't look real good on that at bat. Got to sit back. All right, G goes opposite field last time. Let's see if he doesn't pull it this time. Big gap in left center. We'll say this, if you're this pitcher, though, you're not thinking middle in.
No. Cruz way off third base there. Takes
good job getting secondary there by Cruz on the pitch. I mean, he's a good halfway down the line.
Well, they're going to switch them. So talking about that a while ago, I was coaching in a game one time and had a mom come over to third base and start cussing me out because we kept stealing on pass balls. And I'm like, ma'am, I've told them not to. They're doing what they're coached to do because next game they're probably going to get chewed out if they don't. And I'm like, I can't tell them to stop doing what they've been coached to do. Anyway, it's one of the more memorable experience.
For that same reason, I'm not a big fan of the mercy rule, especially if you have a second and third team. They should get a chance to go into the game and perform, and sometimes that's the only time they do get in the game. You get up big in the game, you should pull your starters and let some of those other kids come in and play the game.
Right. Well,
and don't punish them because the first team did good.
No.
Let them come in and do what they want to do, which is show the coach, hey, I can hit the ball, I can steal a base, I can make a failed a ground ball and stuff like that. And I would hope that we see that today.
Right.
Maybe we're going to see some substitutions here a little early on.
But in games like this, you can't undo all the coaching you've done up until this point. Like it just doesn't work that way.
All right, for the Mustangs defensively, you got Joaquin at first, Trenton at second, Gavin at short, and Connor at third. Manning at third. In left field is Caden Freitag, center Connor Shires, and in right field is Cruz. On the mound, Connor Loafman. Behind the plate, Bryce Cooper. See if we can get a radar here on Connor. He's throwing good.
Pitch in the dirt for ball 2.
Right when I say that, he throws one into the dirt. Coach Parrish telling Bryce, stay in there today. Somebody else can go get that pass ball.
Pitch right down the middle for strike one.
75 miles an hour, fastball. I imagine he's throwing a little harder than that.
Swing and a miss. Evens it up.
74 on that one. Okay, so 2-2 here. You don't have to come with a curveball if you don't want to. That's a good pitch. Down and away.
Yeah, like you said, no reason to throw the curveball when they hadn't even got close to touching the fastball.
Yeah.
There. Oh, full count. Payoff pitch. Fouls off.
It's a good pitch. He's behind. So if he wants to, he could come with maybe like some kind of a change up here. He would get him easy if he does.
Pitch
or
right
just ring him up on a 77-mile-an-hour fastball. Hardest pitch of the day right there. Good job, Connor. He's pitching really good. 4 strikeouts so far in this early game.
Swing and a miss.
75 miles an hour.
Little up and in.
Like to see our pitchers do good on our mound. This is the mound, you know, that they practice on, so they should do good, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, Friday may have taken a couple of inches off of it, maybe a couple inches shorter.
Lance and I are both farmers. We know the effects of the wind. A lot of that top dirt is gone.
In Dallas. Curve ball over his head.
Now, Shallow Water does have a mound cover.
Yes, sir.
They put on and a plate cover. And I think that helps a lot with that.
Yeah, you know, I didn't notice it until last game when we were down lower pitching the dirt for ball 4, just how much of a lip there is just from the dirt being blown around home plate where the grass is.
Yeah, right around home, there's a lip, and even around the mound, there's a lip too.
Mm-hmm. Pitch upstairs for ball 1.
You know, we used to always tell the kids, and you see it in the major leagues and even college. You know, they sweep and blow off that grass lip back onto the dirt. We don't see it at this level enough. Basically manicuring that lip back into the dirt, and that keeps that lip from actually growing up.
Oh, 2-0 count. 3-0.
He's getting flustered just a touch here. Just needs to calm down. I think he's throwing harder.
Yeah.
77, 78 here. He's just lost a little bit of his control.
Pitch way inside for ball 4.
That's a good example right there. I mean, he's really trying to find that release point now, and just needs to kind of walk around the mound here a little bit. Bryce could, if he wanted to, call time and go out there and just say, hey, get back to your mechanics. You know, no need to throw real hard here. They're not hitting you anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, especially being up 7-0. No pressure. I mean, really.
And maybe that's what Coach Williams is going to do. He's going to call time and go out there and visit his young pitcher and maybe go over a few of these things. You know, hey, throw strikes. We haven't even played defense yet.
Yeah. Oh, T-Dub finishes up the mound visit.
Now, T-Dub has had some successful mound visits so far this year.
Man, you're going to jinx it.
I know. I just talked about it. We've always said that. Don't talk about it.
Oh, pitch is inside.
I should have let him pitch to this guy, and then if he does good, then say it, right? He's got it. Just got to find that release point. His arm's getting up and away from his head. You notice that?
Yes, sir.
Just got to bring it back there closer to his head.
Well, baseball, the game of superstition, for sure. There it is, right down the middle.
Does a much better job there, sitting into the pitch. I always tell pitchers, when you're stride, you want to kind of act like you're sitting into a chair, and then, come off the mound and throw it in there.
Pitch behind the batter.
Bryce getting a little bit of a workout back there, huh? Bryce took an ice bath already today. Our swimming pool cover has blown off, and it's in the bottom of the pool, so they were trying to fish it out.
Good old West Texas. Pitch catches the outside corner.
Coach Vincent's got them taking ice baths now, and the boys actually say that they like it.
Oh yeah. Man, I haven't heard anything about them. Pitch is in the dirt for ball 4.
Going to load the bases. 1 out.
Yeah, corner's in. Pitch catches the outside corner.
Coach Williams bringing the corners in. They'll be coming to home if it goes right to them.
Swing and a miss.
Connor gets a little help there by the hitter. Of course, middle infield, they'll play back. Anything hit to them hard, they'll try to turn 2 here.
Pitch just misses outside. Pitch in the dirt. Going to bounce off the net. No chance for a play at home. That ball, 20 foot up in the air more?
Catches the corner lip of the wall and just goes straight up. And just hangs up there long enough for the guy to come in and score.
Bryce having to dust off the plate by himself.
It is spring break in Texas, and so maybe that means umpires are
down in
visiting Disneyland, or maybe they went to spring training games.
Yeah.
Are going on right now. Nonetheless, we're here playing baseball.
Checks his swing.
Bryce got to smother that ball. He knows with the guy on third, he's got to smother that.
Pitch stays up and in. I'll load him up again.
And Coach Williams is going to come out for a second visit. I mean, that's probably going to be the end of Connor Loafman's day. He pitched well to start, just lost his control at the end.
Landon gets the call from the bullpen.
Landon, fresh off team tournament in tennis last. Oh, it starts out with a pickoff.
Yeah, I looked down at my phone to make sure the scoreboard was correct, and
You know, he just kind of smoothly just steps to third and picks the kid off.
is that the second time we've seen him do that this year?
I
Switching
think
from a new
so.
pitcher,
I really do.
runner on third.
Yeah, the same thing happened the other day. We were talking about that. It's on a time or a visit to the mound and catch the runner sleeping over there.
Pitches in
Just
there.
talked to Landon's mom before the game. Him and his partner got 10th in the state of Texas in team tennis. She said after spring break they'll start individual tennis.
Gotcha. Swing and a miss.
Right now he's pitching baseballs. He's loving it.
Swing and a miss. So Landon helps his cause there.
Ooh. Pick off at third, comes back with a strikeout. Go to the top of the second, or bottom of the second, sorry. 7-1 Mustangs. Kevin Gorado is going to start us off.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
I think that's kind of why Coach called that last inning, basically saying, hey, we batted through the lineup, and let's go ahead and take the field, and we'll start fresh this second inning here.
Yeah, you said in between innings, a new pitcher. First pitch to G was in there for strike one. Pitch just misses outside.
Kind of give you guys a little bit of he's throwing 68 as compared to the other side throwing 77. The wind picks up. You can probably see it in the camera view.
Yeah, probably hear it in the microphones as well.
Dirt's flying good now. They were saying this wasn't going to come until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, but I think it's early.
Yeah.
We've had our fair share of wind here in West Texas of late.
No doubt.
The old timers say the drier it gets, the harder the wind blows. We need some rain. If you're listening out there, pray for rain. We need it.
G fouls that one off out of play. G gets jammed on that one to short. Coming in. That's going to be overthrown to first. Jared telling G, go to second. Freona coach talking to the catcher about, hey, with nobody on, you got to go back that up. Keep that from happening.
Freona squad struggling right now.
Bring up
Finally get a soft hit infield ball and fields it good. Just comes up and that was 20 feet in the air.
First pitch outside.
Good to see Jared over there at first enjoying himself. He's over there kind of going back and forth with the dugout. He's got a wristband watching the signals from Coach Williams.
Manning chops that one down the third base line. Called foul over there by Coach Williams.
Coach Paris had to let Coach Williams call that one. There's no way he could see that. If it was foul, it was only by an inch.
I don't know about you, but that looked pretty fair.
I thought it was fair too. I thought his coach kind of took
general consensus up here in the press box said that was fair. Pitch misses outside. Pitch in the dirt. Here comes G. That same ball bounces sky high off the net. No chance to make a play.
I think Manning was really hoping Coach would just hold him there. He wants the RBI, right? 3-1. I mean, hopefully gets a pitch he can drive here. Anything close if I'm Manning. I'm working on, outside pitch, taking it opposite field, inside, pulling it here.
That one upstairs.
Now, if the wind's not blowing straight in on a day like today, I'm trying to swing for the fence on that one.
I did that every at bat.
I loved kind of pitches up a little bit. I always felt like you can really just get into them. I'm not saying up at your eyes, but that one was kind of at the chest area. All right, Caden probably going to be swinging maybe this time.
Pitch in the dirt. Manning's going to take second. Yeah, if you get a strike, you better be taking a hack at it.
Freona pitcher's having a hard day today.
Pickoff attempt.
Good move. The ball just took forever to get there.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he tripped a little bit, didn't it?
I don't know.
Manning going to third.
I was about to say there's a 100% chance he was probably not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Doesn't even look at second base. Manning just takes off as soon as he sees that he's going towards home.
Pitch outside Caden.
Now, pass balls now. You're up 8-1, maybe.
Yeah,
Hold
no
the
chance
guy.
of taking. Yeah.
I mean, no reason to have somebody get hurt at home.
Pitch in there for strike 2. Pitch in the dirt.
All right, 3-2 here. Caden is praying for a strike. He wants to hit. He knows he's swinging a hot bat. He's like, please, give me something where I can hit.
Pitch outside.
Gotta love the walk-up song for Joaquin there. As he's announced as Joaquin the Dream Para.
Joaquin with the lazy swing there, so he don't get in trouble.
So he doesn't get in trouble, coach, for not swinging at the pitch on a steal. That was a little dramatic right there. Somebody should have awarded him an Emmy award on that one. That was great. 1-1. Here comes a hit.
Sets back on that curveball. Right at the center fielder. Manning tags. He's going to score.
That ball's well struck. I mean, he hit that ball really hard, but the wind tails it right back into the center fielder. Doesn't even hardly have to move. Catches it right about waist high. Brings up Connor. Guy on second. 1 out. Coach Williams asking him to go opposite here. Let's see if he can do it. Runner goes.
Connor hits that the left field. Caden was on the move.
Oh, and he's caught.
Should have been a double play. But,
should have been.
Not able to get it back in.
Young man makes a good play at second, catching that ball that he should have been turning and firing it to second. All right, Trenton, bury your head here and drive something. You had a good hit in the first.
Hits that one down the third base line. Foul.
That one's obviously foul. Once again, Friona's not pitching real fast, so these hitters have really got to sit back.
Pitch outside. Caden's going to leisurely trot over to third.
Caden's fast. He's got them long strides. Doesn't take him long to get over there, even leisurely striding.
Pitch outside. Good. You.
Yeah, he's coming in. That's what I don't like right there. I don't like that he has to slide. There's no reason for it. Hate for a guy to catch a spike and roll his ankle.
Oh, Trenton draws the walk.
Bring up Cruz Dixon.
Goes. Chopper to second. Almost.
He's out. Have you seen the play where they're doing in the major leagues now where it's you don't stop at second with 2 outs. You just keep running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they just kind of feel like you have a better chance of, I guess, being thrown out at third or a less chance than you do at second. So it's a for sure out at second, but make them have to make a play at third.
Right. Well, and I don't know why he rounded second on that
I don't
play.
either. I don't either.
Yeah.
Go to the top of the third, 10-1, Mustangs.
First pitch at the knees.
Landon beginning his second inning of work here. Came in to relieve Connor Loafman in the last inning.
Pitch inside for ball 2.
Just gonna get some new batteries.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 count. Pitch inside.
Looks to be like a really young Friona crew, doesn't it? Like a group, almost like a group of freshmen here.
Right. Pitch misses inside.
Now, Friona used to be 2A. Are they 3A now? Because this is a district game, right?
I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah. Well, I know in football, they play Farwell, and they're 2A. But maybe they bumped up. Maybe this year they bumped up.
Runner goes. Pitch is in there. Good throw.
Oh, he just took his head off. Right at the last second, G looked up and tried to find the runner and doesn't catch it.
Swing and a miss. Struck 2.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Landon doesn't pitch from a windup, does he? I think he just goes from the stretch all the time.
I think so.
Because he looks comfortable. He's got a nice smooth move. Not a big leg kick, just kind of picks it up and brings it back down.
Curveball. Landon gets the backwards K.
1 out. Bruno's got a runner at second.
Good curveball there, by the way.
That was a good curveball. Right at his hands and then breaks over the plate.
Pitch. Slow roller to Joaquin. Tell Landon I got it. Steps on first for the second out.
Finally, a play by the defense.
Is that the first ball that's been put in play?
I think so. Yeah, because they had 4 strikeouts, and then we had the pickoff and the strikeout.
Yeah.
And then a strikeout, no. Play it first.
Nobody's going to pick the bat up, evidently. There you go. Curveball in there for strike 1.
Apparently, Friona's JV came for the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, right?
I guess so.
That's kind of cruel, but that's the way it appears to be.
Swing and a miss.
Good pitch there by Landon. Elevates that fastball just a touch. I don't see any reason why he doesn't come back to the same pitch right here.
No doubt. The batter doesn't look very comfortable.
0-2, no need for a curveball here.
Curveball, good block by Bryce. Lost it, but keeps it in front. Landon gives him a little smile.
Once again, we talked about this. Those pitchers have got to help the catchers find those balls. He's got to be pointing, hey, to your left, your right, in front, back, something. Help him out.
Landon with another.
Good fastball on the outside corner there as the train honks his horn in agreement. Mustangs go to the bottom of the third. It's 10-1.
Oh, Coach Noel going to take over. Calling balls and strikes from behind the pitcher's mound. Cash.
If we know Coach Noel, he'll make it very dramatic out there. Maybe we can get a Savannah Banana strikeout.
Well, you know, he almost landed on his head trying to do some cheerleader stuff after the game Saturday. Swing and hammers that one into left field.
Nice smooth swing by Cash there.
Bryce Cooper.
I'd imagine we're probably going to see a bunt here. Balk. Coach Noel calls a balk.
He not playing her. Yeah, he was on the mound and
well,
on the rubber.
That probably maybe keeps Bryce from having a bunt now.
Yeah.
So thank you, Coach Noel.
he kind of started making a move like he was coming set, and then went back down. And according to the rule book, that's a balk.
He's calling it as he sees it.
No mercy. Pitch outside. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. At this age, I mean, you better know how to do it. Or not do it, I guess. Pitch right down the middle, chop to the shortstop. Gonna get away from him.
Ball had a little zip on it. Comes off the grass and bounces right up to his armpit area. Knocks it down, but Bryce gets on first. Bryce gonna get a chance to run here.
Pitch way behind the batter. Coach Nolan, the Mexico kid.
Artesia.
Yep.
From what I hear, he is taking a coaching job next year in Artesia. His old coach called him up and asked him if he'd come back, coach with him.
Runner goes.
He's got to get back now.
That one.
He's got to get back.
Double play chance, and
he's safe.
Good hustle there by Bryce. Hit and run, maybe?
It was. It looked like a hit and run, and Bryce is about maybe 2 steps from touching the third. Yeah. That ball's popped up right behind the bag at second base, so he's got to stop, change directions, and get back there as quick as he can.
Gonna bring up Gavin.
Expect to see Gavin drive a gap here.
Pitch outside. Gavin hits that one, and the center field telling away from him. That's going to get down. But G's going to get the single.
Ball had just enough side spin in it to get down.
And Drake Cole's going to get his first at bat of the day.
Drake had a real good hit the other day. Bases were loaded. Put it right back up the middle and scored a run. He's had a couple of clutch hits already this year. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Coach Knoll won a state championship in New Mexico.
Pitch in there for a strike. Gavin takes second. Pitch is outside. Now watch this pitcher. Let's see if he does this again. But I'm not so sure. That's not a balk, is it?
I think you can do any motion you want before you come set. Because we've seen that at the major league level. They'll actually lean forward and then come back set.
I guess that's true. It just looked weird.
Yeah. It's when he comes set, then that's when he has to either make a move home or somewhere else.
Chops that one to third. Gonna bounce off of him, and Drake's gonna hustle down to first.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta find a spot on the field where you get on base, and that's exactly what Drake just did right there. Good job by Bryce holding up there. That ball was hit right to the third baseman. He fields that. He can almost tag Bryce, where he comes up and throws it to home.
Pitch outside.
And he's going to be rewarded on a pass ball.
Bryce going to get down.
Bryce slides it home, and the dust comes right into the press box here. Everybody behind home plate got to eat some dirt on that one.
Pitch outside.
I don't think it would offend anybody if it was a little muddy around the home plate today.
No.
That
Yeah,
almost
skies that one to the third baseman.
appeared like that guy was just throwing BP. Did it not? And he
Yeah,
looked like
that
a
one
coach
did.
on the mound, just kind of lobbing it in there.
Gonna bring up Hagen.
Here we go. Some of the substitutions that we talked about. This is where you want to see some of these guys do something.
Slow roller to the second baseman. Scooped up. Throws over to first, and first baseman misses it. It's going to score another couple of runs. Drake hustles home. Bring up Connor. Pitch misses outside.
All right, Connor has an opportunity to maybe work on a couple things here. The last pitch he hit was on the outside corner, and he kind of pulled it to the shortstop. I'd like to see him go the opposite way with this. He sees a pitch on the outside corner, just kind of slap it over the second baseman's head, or maybe even drive the right center gap. Second baseman kind of playing over in the middle, maybe drive between first and second. This is kind of these games where, as a hitter, you get to kind of work on those things.
Yeah. Connor turns on that one, fouls it off. Hearing it from the dugout.
Asking him to be smart. Not much you can do with that pitch in on your hands.
Curveball misses inside.
You can swing at it, but most likely it's just going to be nubbed off the handle, and you're going to be thrown out.
Pitch upstairs, ball 4. First pitch to Trenton outside.
So, Lance, today's St. Patrick's Day. Does your family have any traditions on St. Patrick's Day?
Can't say that we do. You? Trenton chops out one. Going to get past the third baseman, and Hagen's being waved around home.
Come on, Hagen.
Throw coming in, but Hagen's going to be in there safe. Big smile on his face.
He appreciates getting all the way around the bases and coming in to score.
Colton Moore is going to see his first at bat of the day.
So we had a tradition when we were small kids. Of course, my grandparents on my mother's side, my grandmother was half Irish or quarter Irish. And so we would set out our shoes, right? And to get money put in your shoes. You ever heard of that?
I have not, but I've got several pairs of boots sitting down under the bed.
So we would put our shoes out. Hopefully we'd get some change or something in there to go buy a treat. We were in Chicago one year. Of course, they dye the Michigan River.
I was there last year.
Green.
Yeah, that's a cool thing to see.
And fill it up with duckies.
Yep, I saw that.
And you can, if your duck is pulled, of course, you win something. Kind of a cool tradition they have up there.
Yeah, no, I got to see that last year. Our daughter was singing in a choir up there. Colton hits that one into left field. Colton's going to get the RBI, and he's going to take two as it gets by the left fielder. I don't think the left fielder saw that. He stood there and never saw it. And, Coach Noel going to tell him to swap it up.
You know, Colton's dad the other day in Dimmit said he would pay him $100 for a hit, so I wonder if he gets $100 for that one. Colton's dad, if you're out there, I'm sorry for bringing that up as a reminder, but he might be due.
If you didn't, I bet Colton would have brought it up.
It is St. Patrick's Day, and you know what? Sometimes the luck of the Irish is on your side. We go to the top of the fourth, 17-1, Shallow Water.
Some defensive changes for the Mustangs. Curveball in there for strike one. Drake Cole second. Hagan at first. Colton at right. Gavin in left. Len still on the mound. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike three.
So the varsity's over past the dugout over there, and they're doing the Yankee roll call.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they are. So, you know, they yell the person's name and then clap, name the person's name, and they have to raise their hat and acknowledge. Good sportsmanship from the varsity there. They're going to be playing after this game. The game will be brought to you by Shallwater Sports Network.
Gavin dancing as they're calling his name.
One of the great traditions in baseball, the Yankee roll call.
I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but curveball gets a piece of it.
Had the opportunity to go to a couple of Yankee games in Yankee Stadium.
Nice.
Really cool place. There's a butcher shop behind home plate.
Ooh. Ball's gonna peg him in the arm. Can tell you Landon did not mean to do that.
They might be doing this call for a while. They're calling Coach Noel.
Yeah, Coach Noel. You gotta look at him. Pitch in there for strike one.
Another great thing at Yankee Stadium, $3 hot dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
Curveball misses off the plate.
We rode the subway to the game. That's always fun.
Now they're trying to get Coach Williams in. Ah, there he goes.
Raises his hat in acknowledgement. Good pitch by Landon there. Down. Just off the outside corner.
Landon steps off. Curveball fouled off.
The third base coach for Friona, the wind is actually picking up his shirt. He actually looks like he's about 100 pounds heavier than he is right now.
Curveball swing and miss.
Probably how I look on normal days.
All right. Now.
The wind continues to blow. 2 outs for Landon now. He's got a runner at first.
First pitch, swing and a miss. Curveball drops in there.
Got him 0-2 here. Just throw it right by him.
Yep. Curveball gets him.
Good pitching by Landon there. Go to the bottom of the fourth, 17-1.
Cash going to lead things off for the Mustangs in the bottom of the fourth.
Cash had a nice hit to left field last time up.
Swings, chops that one foul.
Right off the ground, right up into his face.
Pitch outside.
traffic on the road out there. Hopefully
Yeah.
tomorrow, if the wind's blowing, stay off it if you can.
You ain't kidding.
Too many accidents last week. That windstorm.
Cash Skies, that one. Out of play down the third baseline. Cash Skies, that one. On the first baseline, pitcher's calling for it. Yeah, coaching him up over there. That's not the pitcher's ball. The catcher throws Cash's bat towards the dugout. Oh.
So if the pitcher runs into the runner there, is that interference? Because he's in the baseline.
Yeah. Now you're going to make me think. Pitch in the dirt.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
But if you're in the other base paths, you have to try to avoid the ball and the player, right?
Yes.
So maybe it is right.
Yeah, because
But you know what? You've seen them field before, and they run right through them.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not interference. So maybe only on first baseline?
Man, you put me on the spot. I got to think about that.
I'm going to say probably no now. I think any other base path you've got to avoid, but I think on the first base path you have the right to the line because you're trying to get down the line as fast as you can.
Yeah, but I think as a runner, it's your job to let the fielder make a play. Bryce gets jammed on the hands, pops that one up. It's one of those things you just don't see, and then you got to think about it. If you're listening and for sure know the answer to that question, I got a guy I can call. Landon checks the swing, but it's in there for strike one. Turns on that one down the third baseline, or fouls it down the third baseline. You know what I'm saying? I think you've got to give the fielder a chance to make the play. But I get what you're saying.
I think on any other line, that's true. But on the first base, I mean, you.
Guys, that one. Right fielder coming in makes a catch. Good job. Yeah, good catch over there by the right fielder.
Nice play by that right fielder. That was a hard catch there. That ball was way high. Comes in and makes the play. I need to move that kid to shortstop.
First pitch, geez, outside.
Let's see. Gavin went right field, then he pulled the ball. How about one right up the middle or right down the third baseline? I know that's really different hits here, but
plenty of room down the third baseline. Cash going to trot down to second on the pass ball.
Got a hitter's count here, so he's looking middle in. Yeah, right down the third baseline.
Yeah, plenty of room over there.
Yeah, lots to go there.
Gavin skies that one up out of play.
My brother just told me that fielder always has the opportunity to make the play. The runner has to avoid the player.
Gotcha. Oh, Gavin was listening to you. Sneaks that one by the third baseman.
Gavin showing he can go to all parts of the field today.
Drake Cole going to get his second at-bat of the game.
So the runner's responsibility to always avoid the ball and the player.
Gotcha.
Is what we're being told.
First pitch to Drake's in there for a strike.
That's my brother in St. George, Utah, big Dodger fan.
Gotcha.
Gets out to quite a few Dodger games. Dodgers look really good again this year, don't they?
Man, I'll be honest. I got to watch the Rangers for a couple of innings the other day. I try to watch Tech every chance I get, but other than that, man, I don't get to watch much baseball.
We purchased the Rangers package this year on Victory Channel is what it's called.
Drake chops that one. Third baseman coming in, backhands it and bobbles it. Everybody's going to be safe, and Shallowater's going to put another one on the board. I'm with you. Let's call in the right fielder to play third.
So Drake, 2 hits in the infield, 2 times on base. Gets an RBI right there.
It's going to bring up Gavin.
Drake's got quite a few RBIs already.
Yeah, no doubt. Pass ball, T-dovetail plate.
I think that's his 5th RBI on the season, if I'm not mistaken.
That a kid, Drake.
He had a bases clearing double one time, and then drove in a run the other night. Gets a run driven in right here.
Curveball misses off the plate.
Like to see Gavin get a hit here.
Yeah,
I think he's definitely going to have to go opposite field, though.
Swing and a miss, sir.
Maybe something up the middle. Don't try to pull the pitch here. Wind's blowing straight in.
Pitch is in there for strike 2. Just misses outside. Oh, Gavin works the count full. Pops that one out of play. Runners leisurely taking off on the pitch there. There they go. Gavin pops that one out of play down the third baseline.
Drake got to second there, and he's like, I got to go back. I want to stay here. There they go again.
Gavin pops that one.
That's another foul ball.
First base. Good hustle there by the catcher. Almost chased that one down. Gavin chops that one. Man, G and Drake got to be tired.
You know, they've been running a lot of sprints in football off season.
Again.
Yeah, so they should be in pretty good shape. Touch the base and do it again. This time it's going to be a walk.
Oh.
That's going to bring out the Friona coach. He's going to make a pitch and change.
Hagan gonna come up to bat with the bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch outside.
Higgins do a hit here. Pull it right down that right field line. And giving him a lot of space over there.
Pitch almost hits him. Jumps out of the way. Here's it from the dugout.
They want him to wear it, but not on a day like today.
18-1 ball game. I want to swing the bat.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit by the pitch.
Yeah. Three balls to Hagan.
What is the mascot for Friona? Do you even know?
I do.
The ponies?
Hagan fouls that one off.
Only because I asked. I drive through Friona from time to time. I can't remember. No, my brother-in-law is listening. He drives through there a lot. Maybe he'll send us a text.
It's the Chieftains. Did I say that right?
Chieftains.
Yep.
Yeah, the Friona Chieftains.
I said that with a little Texas accent,
Yeah,
but yes.
Hagan gets a walk there. Bases are loaded, so that brings in a run. That's an RBI for Hagan.
Yeah, their logo looks like the Kansas City logo.
Interesting.
Swing and a miss there by Connor.
Swinging for the fence.
Hey, why
against
not?
the wind.
Yeah,
today.
why not take
Against
a daddy hack at it?
He hits a home run today. That's a 500-footer. Maybe has a chance if he go right center gap and it drifts over the fence.
He's gonna get him a couple of RBIs with that one. He's gonna drop into left center.
That's a good hit.
Drake comes to score. Here comes Gavin.
Did you see the play in the softball game where the girl hits a double? She gets the second and she jumps up and cheers, and the gal puts the tag and gets her out.
Yep. Hey, that's why they always tell you, always put the tag on them.
Yeah.
Bring up Trenton.
Yeah, my brother-in-law just texted in the Chieftains.
Yep.
So Chieftains, what would the girls be?
Squalls, I think. That's hits that one to the shortstop. Gonna race to the bag.
Coach Knoll had his arm up even before the guy got there.
Yeah.
Either way, he was calling that out.
Good hustle there by Connor to make it close.
Go to the top of the 5th inning, 21-1. We'll play one more.
First pitch from Matt Landon misses, low and away.
Lance, we talked about this. Chelwar's been getting such good pitching that pitchers are only getting to pitch like every 10 days.
Yeah.
And then we got Caden Freetag. We hadn't seen him in a while. Hadn't seen Trenton in a little bit. Manning hasn't pitched in a while. Drake can pitch.
Yeah.
Just not a lot of opportunities right now.
No, I agree. I mean, today we got a game moved up. We don't play again until Saturday, so curveball misses.
I believe against Idalou, right?
Yes, sir.
So that would mean, it's decent competition, I would expect.
Good job there by Bryce. Catch that foul tip, keep it in his glove for the strikeout.
Also like there that he doesn't even, give an umpire, if there was one, a chance to, make any other call there. Just fire it down to third. Hey, I caught it. There's no doubt about this.
Curveball's in there for strike one. Bunt fouled off.
Kind of a boring day for shallow water outfield today, right?
Yeah, well, right. There's only been one ball put in play.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah, just the one grounder.
Swing and a miss. Strike
three.
Oh, Caden Freetag over at first base. I don't know if he's been over there yet this year. Curveball. Misses inside.
Nice stab by Bryce there.
And look at Colton in the right field. He's playing on the dirt. He doesn't think they're going to touch it either.
It's not going to matter.
Everybody's coming in. Chopper to Drake. Charging. Scoops it up. Makes the throw wide to first. And the runner's going to go and die. They're going to get him in a pickle. Caden's giving chase. Going to give it up for the tag out.
It's going to be the last out right there.
Yep.
Well.
And that'll do it. They'll line it up. We'll see everybody Saturday.
Yeah. Hopefully better weather. It's supposed to be better weather.